too dark in here. And I was thinking, it'd be kind of cool to make some Shorty McShorties, basically some figures that are made to go with classics that are made from Origins figures. And so I thought, what the heck? I should go ahead and start doing that, being I've already decided to include some figures in my collection with my classics. So let me go ahead and log on to UbiTubi on Ruby so I can see your guys' comments. Let's see. Hey, Master Far. Thanks for joining me. All right. Just waiting a minute so I can skip these ads. Skip. There we go. Do a sound check. All right, cool. So we are set. I can now see your comments. Thanks for joining me, Master Far. So I was just sitting here cleaning up my room. Hey, Matthew. And started thinking, it is time to maybe make some short figures. Now, obviously, you guys know I love my new snake guy. Somebody last video said, hey, make a tongue for him. It's like, that's a cool idea. So I made this little tongue, something really quick so I can stick it in there. It's a little forked tongue. And I use my handheld 3D printer thing to make it. Those ones that you sculpt and design with. And, oops, let me show you. It sticks right in his mouth right there. Just stick it right in there, and now he's got a forked tongue. Ho, 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 ho. So that's kind of cool. Actually, I got a little crooked in there. Let me straighten that right out. Yeah, there we go. So there he is, his new forked tongue. I think that's way better than the spray thing coming out of his mouth. Way cool. So, and then I also decided a while ago to use Frogmonger as one of my Shorty McShorties for classics. Being I have 3 of them, they could just be some creatures that are kind of hanging around. And you can see with classics, they're quite a bit shorter. So that's kind of fun, having these shorter figures. Then I realized we have shorter characters in our storyline sometimes. So I'm looking at this pile of figures, pile of stuff, and I'm thinking, okay, if I'm going to make a Shorty McShorty. Hey, happy Monday, Matthew. Hey, Black Phoenix 77. I'm probably going to use something like a wrestling guy like this, because the head we don't recognize as a He-Man figure. So it's not like, hey, why is man an arm shrunk? And I thought it'd just be kind of cool to make him like some kind of, short guy, like a dwarf type character or something. I don't know. You could probably use maybe him too and mix it up. The skin tone color is not exact, but yeah, it's kind of close. It's close. We'll see how it looks. Now, Fisto's skin color is actually closer to his. But then again, I'd have a Fisto kind of thing going on. That wouldn't quite work. So maybe something like this, where you take, make this shorter type looking guy. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. That's looking righteous. And of course, we don't want the tattoos or the black gloves. Ugh. Gotta take away all his wrestling references. Give me your arm, man. And your other arm, too. Oh! Why is that one stuck? Alright. Let's get his armor off and see what's going on. Why is... and my hot water is not hot right now, so I can't stick it in there. Ugh, there we go. And we'll give him He-Man's miscolored arms. You know what, though? What? Oh, it's a lot tighter fit. You don't get this cool piece. You don't get the snake armor piece there. And then we'll stick on this armor here. Let's see. And the armor will help offset the color so it's not quite so obvious that we got some strange thing going on here. Excuse me. we go. And then he needs an axe. The mighty axe. And see, that'd be kind of a cool Shorty McShorty to use with my He-Man figures. He could be like some kind of dwarf type dwarf type guy. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think it's ridiculous? Or do you think it's a cool idea to make some short figures to go with my classics? I mean, I know I could buy some dwarf guys that I've seen from Mythic Legions. No, Mythic. I don't know what it's called. Yep. Something like that. But I think using some of my Origin spare parts. All right. No one's commenting on my idea. They either think it's really bad or there's a really bad leg going on. Oh, yeah. I might as well stick his helmet on, too. I think that looks pretty cool. Especially with the snake armor motif stuff on the bottom. Gives a much more armored look. Maybe I could find a different arm. That might be a little better. Let's see what I got. I got two piles of parts. This is one of them. It's funny. I got a whole entire Rock figure sitting in my scrap bin. The Rock. Okay, let's see what I got going on in here. Just aim the camera up here so you guys can watch me dig through my pile of stuff. What? Here's He-Man's hair. He-Man's hair. Ho! Actually, it looks like one of my really good friends that I hang out with on Tuesdays. That's funny. Yeah, we got to get him a lighter colored arm. That just is not going to work. Beast man. Well, here's a lighter colored leg. We could swap that one out. Actually, what did his legs look like? Oh, he's got the black on there. Yeah, I'll have to heat up some water. Maybe it's time to get some hot water in here. So we could do this leg swap here. Just have the black hanging down. That's the wrong color leg there. I don't know what happened to Fisto's other arm. Wrong color. All right, on to my next box of parts. My next parts are kind of more trashed and not quite so organized. You're thinking that was organized? Yeah, compared to this box. It's pregnant Barbie. Pregnant Barbie, what are you doing in there? You know what's inside her belly? Do you guys remember what's inside her belly? Oh. Ah, it's an alien. Ah. Da 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 da. Xenomorph. I'll put him back in there. Okay. Ric Flair. I got a wing. Got some legs. Got this cool glow-in-the-dark guy. Ho-ho. She's in the wrong box. She belongs in the other box. Huh. What a mess. Oh yeah, I remember I bought this guy just for his head. Burp. That could be crazy, giving his big old fat chubby arms. Ramman arms. Another Ramman arm. Nope, 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 nope. Oh well, I just did that one arm on him. It's not that horrible. Let's move my junk stuff down. Yes, she is a pretty cool. I think her name's Stephanie. Somebody help me. McLaughlin, McClaw something. She is pretty cool, and she could stand in for Evelyn just the way she is. It's pretty awesome. Ah, McMahon. McMahon. McMahon? I saying that right? Mahan. Mahan. I don't know. Stephanie. Hey, it's Stephanie. All right. Is his skin tone the same? Whoa, it's different, but not the right shade. How about this He-Man? You know what? His does match closer. Hoog! Hooga, hooga. Oh, this is my special edition one. Never mind. He's from the 40th set. Oh, don't take my parts. What a bummer. He could just be one-armed. Not only is he short, he's also handicapped with one arm. Ah! I could just give him a total crazy red robotic arm. Just... Burp. Look, he's C-3PO. You didn't recognize me because I red arm, did you? What do you guys think? Is that too crazy, giving him one red arm? Use He-Man's torso, save yourself a headache. Yeah, but then the head won't match. Okay, let's just see how that looks. Maybe it won't be so obvious. Okay, let's get this battle armor off there. Let's see how close the head is. I guess it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But I still want the Ramman armor because I don't want to look just like a snake armor He-Man. You know what he looks like? He looks like if I have some mirror image, it looks like something soldier, not Midnight Soldier. Winter Soldier. It's like the Winter Soldier's arm. Okay, I guess you're right. That does work better. Only his head doesn't match exactly. Once you put the helmet on, though, I think that looks pretty cool with all the silver on him. It matches his armor. It looks like he's well battled. All right, there is my Shorty McShorty. That's going to be with the Classics line. So, where's my arm? So what do you think? Does he look like he fits in good enough? Maybe I might need to paint him a little bit. Maybe put some sort of dry wash on him to bring out some of the details. Because it's just not enough paint apps to fit with Classics. But I think for being a short guy, it's kind of cool. Oh yes, Colossus arm. Yes. Remember, Ramman in Classics, though, was monstrous. Let's see, where is Rammy Mammy? I think I have him in my main tub down here. Let's see if I'm remembering him being as big as I remember. Let's see, here is my main tub of figures for my Classics. There's Rammy. Let's pull them out. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some black wash on him or something. He just looks like he's a toy compared to the other figures. I know they're all toys technically, but anyway, that was my thought, to start making some Shorty McShorties to go along with my Classics. What do you guys think about the idea? Think it's a good idea? Do you think it's kind of weird? I'm not going to make a whole bunch of short guys, just a couple. I already have my snake guy now that I added his tongue. And I'm going to use 3 of these guys. So I figured I could have a couple more short guys to go along with my Classics. All right, Rammy Mammy, let's put you back away. Look at the size of his fist. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, compared to the short guy. You know what, though? The short guy's hand is actually bigger than Classics He-Man's hand. See, look at that. Not by much. Maybe not. But in comparison size, definitely. So really, there's not a lot of difference between a Classics He-Man hand and an Origins figure. He-Man, you got small hands. Which is funny because the New Adventures He-Man has big hands. He's made up for it in the New Adventures. All right, let's put Ramman back away into his box. See, these are all my favorite Classics figures. See, there they are. Got them all right here in this cool box. My He-Man figure usually goes right here in this spot. I got my Hebro. Oh, he's getting more cracks. No! It's just so sad to see him just cracking more and more every time I pull him out. So you take a look right in his shoulder right there. He's got a whole bunch of new cracks. All across here. It's just so crazy how much this thing just keeps cracking. I have a new one still in the package I'm waiting to open someday. Let's check it out. I got a little spot for his weapons too. But I'm wondering, by the time I open it, will it be all cracked too? All right, let me get the lid back on these guys. And let me zoom back out. It's funny, it's really not a lot of changes. Just basically giving him an armored arm and the armored legs. I think it looks cool. Let's see. Haga says that's why I hate clear plastic. What did you use for He Snake's tongue? Well, that is a great question. So what I did was I have one of those little handheld 3D printer things that you just draw with the plastic. And I took 2 strips of unused plastic and laid them out. Took a heat gun, melted the back, and then used the little handheld 3D printer and just put a little glob right there just to try to make sure it doesn't come apart anymore. And then made a big cluster here and just shaped it with my fingers to the right size to fit in the spot. And there you go. And I think it came out pretty good. It's got a cool stripe down the middle, and I wasn't sure whether to use green or red. I have a bunch of different colors, but I thought, you know what, green will be cool. I was tempted to use a red tongue, but I thought it'd be more fun to do a green one. And there you go. And it was somebody's idea here. I forgot who it was who said it, but yep, simple and effective. And I was thinking I should make some more and stick them with my Cobra Khan figures instead of having the sprayer in there all the time. Now, it does stink. He does have a molded tongue on the bottom of his mouth, but you really can't see it because it's all painted pink. If you look really close, you can see there's a slight molded tongue right there. But that could also be the thing under his tongue, too. So he does sit kind of high in his mouth, so it's kind of weird, but from the top angle, it looks just fine. Alright, let me get these monsters of the universe put away. These guys are so cool. They're actually the Masterverse figures that I chose to use, and the Eternia kids. You know what? I should see what the Eternia kids look like next to my Shorty McShorties. About the same height. Well, that's cool. You can have a friend that's a full-size adult that's the same height as him. Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of cool because with all these figures, I'm now getting a real height diversity now, which I actually like that. I don't know about Too Bad. I think he's too big to go with classics. So I think I might not keep this Too Bad to be with my classics. Because I don't think he's supposed to be that huge. He's not supposed to be 2 giants put together. So for Masterverse, he works great because He-Man's bigger. But I think for classics, he's just a little bit too big. I want Beastman to be bigger than my Too Bad. And he's not. See, he's actually shorter than Too Bad. So because of that, I don't think this Too Bad's going to stay as one of my monsters of the universe. Let go of the whip. Let go of the whip. And I still have my Fix-It guy. Huh. Hank, the maintenance man. Actually, his name is actually Jim, but so I gotta remember that. Jim, the maintenance man. Anyway, sorry for going on and on and on. Oh, look, 2 giant clawful. Oh. No one's messing with this guy. King Clawful. Oh, wait. King Crab. That's his name. I remember. King Crab. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. Go hang with my wife for a while. Good thing I grabbed him while I could. Wow. Thunder Punch He-Man's hard to get? Well, that's a bummer, because he's a cool figure. Actually, I like the other He-Man variant. I can't think of his name now, but not Thunder Punch, but the one that has the spinning weapons. What is his name? Spin Blade He-Man? No, that was the 2000X, they called him. Flying Fist. Thank you, thank you. So glad you guys are here to remind me of this stuff. Where is, there he is. Oh yeah. So what do I love about Flying Fist? For those that remember, you're probably like, oh, here he goes, here I go. You got that right. Need to find a battle axe. Battle axe. Surprised I didn't have a battle axe in this box with him. All right. I'll just use this battle axe. This will work. This will work. And what makes this figure so much fun is you can chop and you can slice and you can dice. Way more fun than the Flying Fist. I mean, you could just go to town chopping up frog people. Not the frog people. Oh. He-Man. Oh. I am he snake. I shall stop. Oh. It's He-Man from an alternate universe. He's a Shorty McShorty He-Man. Axe to axe. You can't stop me. It's just fun. I mean, I've never had so much fun with some stupid figure than I did with this guy. Just with the longer axe, it works better. The shorter axe doesn't have enough throw to make it where you want it to go. Oh, I got a metal sword here. No, it's just painted silver. Oh well. I thought it was metal at first. That goes a little bit further out, so you can get a little more throw on there. Yep, that's fun. What's for dinner? Frogs. We're having frog legs. Oh, you guys remember back the stupid Muppet Show movie where the guy chased Kermit around so he could eat his legs? It's like, dude, if your food's talking to you, don't eat it. If the food can talk, it's probably best not to eat it. Right? Anyway, he's supposed to belong in the monsters box. The Eternia Kids and Monsters box. It's probably when I put my Shorty McShorties too, eventually, in the same box. Keep all the obscure non-classics guys in one box. Hey, where's my axe? I got to axe you. Where's my axe? Now, remember, right? You put his hand back further. Oh yeah. Now you can really. There you go. That's where it's at. Now I can just beat him senseless first. And now I can take his axe. The power of the purple axe. Oh yes. Look at the throw on this. Look how far that can. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh no. It's Furless Grizzlor and his mighty saber. Oh. I shall stop you, mini He-Man. I'm Mini He-Man of the Purple Axe. You're going down. Oh, you can't stop me. Anyway. Oh, running out of power. The Rainbow Connection. The Rainbow Connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, that's funny. Yes, this is actually from He Skeletor. And it does do a nice job matching. Where is my box of my top 11? Yeah, I'll just grab the Skeletor here. Sorry for the armpit shot. But see, it's a pretty good match for most of the Skeletor stuff. Dun 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 dun. I am Skeletor, Overlord of Evil. Yep, he is a pretty cool Skeletor. Oh. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching my short, kind of lame video on my Shorty McShorties. Hey, Will. Thanks for joining us. Yes, it sounds funny. I remember as a kid when I first watched the Muppet movie. After I watched it, I was extremely depressed because I knew I could never go to where they were at. And I remember feeling this way, kind of crazy that I was so depressed about it. And then I found out later on when the movie Avatar came out, the one with the blue people, not the Avatar that has the arrow on his head, the James Cameron one, that people in real life got depressed because they couldn't go to Pandora. And I understood then what my depression was like when I was a kid, when I watched the Muppet movie. It was the same kind of depression that I had going on. So I totally related to the poor people that were feeling that way about not being able to actually go to Pandora. Isn't that cool? I made him a little grappling hook. So hopefully you can climb Snake Mountain with his grappling hook. It's funny in the cartoon, he always pulls a grappling hook out of his shorts. And that just does not make any sense. Guess I can hook this to his back right here. Urgh. And you can throw the grappling hook up to the mountain to save his friends. But I guess you'd want to throw it up, not down. So we got to aim his arm down and huh, 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 huh. It's putting it really loose. Let's see if you can throw it. You can do it, He-Man. The cord's too short, though. Dude, you can't do it. I thought you could. I had all the faith in the world in you. But no. When it came down to it, He-Man, you could not throw the grappling hook. We'll try it again. We shall try this again. Ho! It threw it and it untied from his back. It landed somewhere across the other side of the desk. Oh well. It did work though. Anyway. His shorts are another dimension. I pull from the fourth dimension. Whoosh. Yep. He reaches in there and pulls a clamp out from his undies. Whoosh. Man, He-Man, you're hiding that in your undies? Oh yeah, I can put anything in there. So used to the old one from the 80s where you pull the button to do the thing instead of just having it clip clap when you push it. There we go. Now he's balanced. You pull a screwdriver out like Tommy Pickles from Rugrats. Yeah, but a diaper can hold a screwdriver a little better than a man's furry underpants. I should put in his other hand so you guys could see his face better. There we go. He's ready now. Magic undies. I remember when I first made this guy, I thought it was so cool making a furless version. Ugh. Anyway, I'm digressing. I am fading, so this is the end. You know it's going to be the end because I'm going to turn the Skye off. Goodbye, Skye. Here we go. Burp, burp, burp. The Skye is now off. All right, you guys. My local Dollar Tree has Moto miniatures. Oh, yes, those are so cool. The Orko is probably the coolest for the size. It was more like Batman's belt, huh? Yeah, but where are the pockets? What's funny, in 2000X, they had the pockets, that big giant one in front. And everyone's joke was, what does he store in there? What does he keep in that giant pocket right there in front? See, he even has it here in the 2000X snake armor. I almost said battle armor. But this time I put it in his back pocket instead of his front pocket, which makes more sense. Nice. Yeah, it was funny. My wife got them for me for my birthday one time, and she had them on my apple pie. I love Dutch apple pie, one of my favorites. So she got a Dutch apple pie for me instead of a cake, and she had a bunch of He-Man figures from the Dollar Tree on there. It was pretty cool. He saves his Dragon Ball Sensu seeds. Yes. Those Sensu beans taste pretty good. I know I used to love watching DBZ with my kids. We used to, because we had a different TV system than everybody else in the neighborhood. My kids got to watch them 3 hours before all their friends, or whatever it was, a couple hours before, so they knew what was going to happen. And sometimes they go to their friend's house and tell them, "I bet you this is going to happen." So it was kind of funny. They would do that. See? Oh. It's so much better than using the weapons. I mean, come on. You can whap, you can chop, you can... I just wish he had a regular torso so I can just put any armor on I want. Andre the Giant Bigfoot. Yes, $6 Million Man. Oh, yeah. But you know, if he is Andre the Giant Bigfoot, then inside here is some bionics, which, of course, Steve Austin broke into, and then he is able to reprogram him or whatever he did. That would not work right, grabbing there. You have to grab down lower, He-Man. Mini He-Man. That's not a good spot. No strength there. Make a ring to box with Skeletor. Yes, I have that ring underneath my table there, full of parts that I showed earlier. But right now it's a disaster. That would be kind of fun though. You know, I got rid of my Skeletor that does the same move. I may have to go back and get him just to bop it out. Okay. Gotta raise his hand up so he can whap down. Huh. There we go. Now he can smack people. Smack, 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 smack. See, let's try it out and see how it works. I know he's not made for that, but it's so much more fun than what he was made to do. Let's see. Why not use your Origins Orko? Terror Claw Skeletor is a great dancer. Yes, his halter top looks amazing. Todd, do you have the 2-pack He-Man Skeletor? I do. Yep, that Skeletor is awesome. He is the coolest. I'm going to grab him really quick. I show him quite often in this channel. But I shall show him again. Because he is just that cool. Dun dun dun. Here's the Masterverse from the 2-pack. With the metal sword. And the metal Havoc staff. They really need to release this guy as a single. He is just too cool. And his jaw's articulated. Yeah, I basically bought the 2-pack for him because even though it came with He-Man, I don't use the furry loincloth He-Man. I use the 40th anniversary He-Man. But I do use the metal weapons with him though. So my He-Man gets the metal weapons, but not the furry loincloth and furry boots. I just didn't want the furry stuff. It just seems really gimmicky and not action figure like. He does look mighty cool. Wow. You got it for 69 bucks. Good price, man. Oh yes, Big Jim and the boxing stuff. All right, anyway, I'm going to call it the end. Thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next video. Bye now.